The Delhi government has told the Supreme Court today that it is ready to implement a complete lockdown in the national capital to control the rising levels of air pollution. However, the Delhi government has said that the step will be meaningful if a lockdown is also imposed in the neighbouring national capital region. In an affidavit, the Delhi government has said such a step, in other words a complete lockdown, will be meaningful if it is implemented across the NCR areas in neighbouring states. The Supreme Court on its part has hit out at the Delhi government over its affidavit. The Supreme Court said it was all about bashing farmers and how the entire cause of pollution is stubble burning. They also said that the government is passing the buck to the municipal commissioner. The court has now asked the central government and the state to prepare a report on which industries can be stopped, which vehicles can be prevented from plying, and which power plants can be stopped. And the Supreme Court had said the cat is out of the bag. Farmers are being blamed needlessly. In fact, the government says stubble fire is contributing to only 4% of the pollution. The poor to severe air pollution days are up over 28% over the last year. The Supreme Court has directed the centre to call for an emergency meeting tomorrow over issues such as stopping construction, non-essential transport, power plants, and implementing work from home to deal with air pollution in the Delhi NCR region. It also has asked the centre and the states of this region to consider work from home for employees in the meantime. The matter has been adjourned for the 17th of November.
Today the Delhi pollution matter was listed in Supreme Court, and surprisingly the Government of India is also trying to protect the farmers, because probably they also don't want to displease them as Punjab government and during election time. And they are making a wrong statement in court that the stubble burning is only contributing less than 10% of air pollution in Delhi, whereas their yesterday's high-powered meeting, which is part of their affidavit, very clearly records that even now the effect of stubble burning is about 35 to 40% on Delhi's pollution. Activity needs to be regulated rather than banned because it has so many far-reaching consequences.
तमाम प्रयासों के बावजूद, चाहे वो दिल्ली सरकार के प्रयास हों, चाहे वो केंद्र सरकार के प्रयास हों, ना तो सुप्रीम कोर्ट संतुष्ट हो पा रही है और ना ही दिल्ली की जो आबो हवा है वो साफ हो पा रही है।
नहीं, देखिए, दिल्ली के अंदर जो अभी दिवाली के बाद से सिचुएशन बनी है, उसमें जिस स्तर पे सुधार होना चाहिए था वो नहीं हो रहा है। अक्टूबर की जो प्रदूषण की स्थिति थी वो सामान्य थी। सरकार की तरफ से भी बहुत सारे प्रयास किए जा रहे हैं, जैसे आज से दिल्ली के अंदर सारे कंस्ट्रक्शन वर्क को बंद कर दिया गया है।
हम भी ये मानते हैं और आप लोग भी ये बताते हैं कि पराली जो है इस समय सबसे मुख्य कारण है जिसकी वजह से प्रदूषण बढ़ता है। बाकी कारण भी होते हैं, लेकिन इस समय जो हवा ज्यादा खराब होती है पराली को मानते हैं। लेकिन जो केंद्र सरकार है वो ये कह रही है कि इसका कंट्रीब्यूशन जो है आबो हवा के अंदर वो 4% है, 10% है।
मसला इसका नहीं है कि आंकड़े क्या कह रहे हैं, अब वो तो केंद्र सरकार को समझना होगा कि वो कौन सा आंकड़ा बता रही है और किस समय का आंकड़ा बता रही है। हाँ। सबसे महत्वपूर्ण बात यह है कि वो आंकड़ा किस समय का है, क्योंकि किस समय, अगर पराली जिस समय जल नहीं रही थी तो उस समय का आंकड़ा अलग है भाई। किसी दिन 48% पराली का आंकड़ा था, किसी दिन 40% था सफर ने जो जारी किया, किसी दिन 26% जारी किया, तो वो तो आंकड़े सफर के ही हैं, दोनों केंद्र सरकार के हैं।
Well, yes, that is what the Supreme Court has asked the central as well as the Delhi government to do. The Supreme Court was very unhappy with the fact that the government had come back to them, but with long-term plans, but not emergency measures about the major causes of pollution like industrial pollution, road dust, or even vehicular pollution. So the centre has asked these governments, especially the centre as well as the state governments of the NCR state, to consider work from home for its employees at least for the next 1 week, and has also asked the state government to try and pursue and convince the farmers to not carry out any stubble burning for the next 1 week. So those are the directions from the Supreme Court, and for now the hearing will take place on Wednesday, and that's the time when these governments are supposed to come back with their final plans on these issues. But definitely it was a hard day for both the centre as well as the Delhi government, which got lashed at by the Supreme Court, with Justice Surikant saying that the Delhi government was passing the buck to the MCD, an organisation whose employees are apparently unable to get salaries because the Delhi government is not transferring funds from its end to the MCD, to even the centre being questioned repeatedly on, how their stand on stubble burning earlier. They kept saying it was a major cause and a major contributor to pollution, and now they're saying that it's not a major cause, to which Justice Suryakant said that then it seems that all the hue and cry you made about stubble-burning, that was really not called for at all. So all of these major issues that came up at the Supreme Court today for discussion, the government are getting hit at by the Supreme Court again, but have been asked to come up with their final emergency plans by Wednesday.